Hey guys, welcome to my Cactus of the Day video. It is super nice today, beautiful day, lots of sun, absolutely clear blue sky and everything. And I watered and I fertilized the plants that did not get fertilizer before. And I fertilized the seedling with the water sprayer. Had to fill up the water sprayer and all, but let's have a look. Alright, there it is. I got this thing from my mom. She brought it sporadically because she saw it and thought it was a good idea. And this thing is great. I really like it. And I need another one. One for like chemical, like salt-based fertilizer, something like that. And one for organic. I don't want to mix it, so I'll definitely get me another one of those. And this is also great to reach stuff at the top of the shelf where I do not get. So you pump there. I mean, I'll show you a little bit. Yeah, you're doing like this, and then it sprays. And this is pretty good. You put fertilizer in or whatever you want to do, pH buffer, and then you can spray the seedlings. It's also not so fine that you do not inhale it, so that's great. But I just noticed while I'm standing here in the sun doing this, the sun is burning through my bag, like through my shirt. It really feels excessive today. I'm sure we will get some more sunburn today. Sunburn is the theme of the early season. Oh, I need to go out of the sun. Give me a second, right? I need to put this away. Nice. Love it. Jetzt doch in, Mann. Okay, so. A lot of the plants that are here, located here, have been watered and fertilized. And they're starting to look good. Some in between where I'm still moving some away from the sun because of the sunburn risk, like here for example, but it will live. Saying this like the Terminator, you'll live. I mean, I already started watering and fertilizing it because I was aware of the problems that this plant might have with the big sunburn, but I just didn't want to waste much time to give it to let it, like, I don't know, slowly adapt to the sunlight. Should have covered it more, but I just don't have the time. A lot of them will be sorted out this year. We will sort them out together. So, I mean, sunburn happens and it will go away again. This one here is the etiolated plant from the cellar that was in front of the heater. And I intentionally put this one in straight full sun because I want to show how it will recover. This has completely terminated now, totally burned at the tip, but wait until the end of the season and this will look much better, probably having. So over here I have a piece that on my old greenhouse that is looking pretty roughed up. It will probably break at some point, and I already wanted to get rid of the old greenhouse, but I need it urgently right now because I have no space, absolutely none. And yeah, so I'm glad that I have it. And this piece here holds the door in place. And yeah, every time the wind blows too hard, it knocks this piece of plastic out here. So long term, I think about maybe cutting something out of metal. But I'm not a big metal cutter, so I will have to look into that. I have never cut a piece of metal in my life, I think, but I might have to do it here. Yeah. So this morning I came out and the door was like down. This thing had fallen out, blown out from the strong wind. So naturally, I repaired it with a hammer. This is the best tool in my garden. There's nothing you cannot fix with a hammer. This is my favorite tool. I just boop, 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 and it was back again, but at long term this will break. And yeah, hammer, great thing. Thank you very much. I'm carrying the containers from the house into the greenhouses. Alright, here they are, and it needs a lot of work. A lot of them need to be transplanted right away. And I need that like I need a cactus vine in my foot. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of unnecessary work. You could sow out directly into washed pumice, but it's just in the early stages. I like organic sowing soil a lot more. So yeah, I gotta do it. In here I carefully watered and fertilized them, but a lot of them need to be transplanted too. I'm trying to get on top of everything, but it's kind of difficult to at the beginning of the season. You just have to do so many things simultaneously, and yeah, it won't be like that the whole season. It's just a busy starting point. Right now is the time when they need a lot of water, and that's also the time when you can lose a lot of seedlings, so you gotta be careful. Check out how this one has taken in all the water. This plant had a lot of, was very dehydrated when I started watering, and now look at the flower tuft. This is going to be great. I will push this one a little bit more, but this one will flower this year, I'm pretty sure, and a lot of others will too. Mika left something for me. I almost stepped on it. Man, we have clearly defined spots where I expect it. You know, when you do not expect it, then you can really step into crap, but I try not to. Really hard. Check out this little dude there. Little spider sitting on the areole, protected by the spines. I love spiders. I always leave them in the greenhouse. I don't have the heart to remove their nets and all. So here are more seedlings. Taking them out of the bag now. I'm very happy for them. For the ones that are already in washed pumice. Washed pumice is just a great medium. Yeah, unfortunately you need to mix it with all kinds of other minerals, and I don't want to do much with minerals anymore unless it's really washed, and even then I'm not a fan to having to work around all that all day. There's a little bug, something. Yeah, fly. So I'm trying to reduce the mineral stuff in my medium. These are the remaining ones. I need to open them. Most of these only have 1 or 2 seedlings in each, and they need to be transplanted. So this is going to take a while, and I will just begin now. I have maybe another half an hour left of work, and then I gotta take another break, but for now this is what I'm doing. And here's something that I really do not like. I said that I need to spray these very carefully to make sure that they aren't washed away by the water. When you water something with a big can, it's just a little bit too strong sometimes. And I should have sprayed them instead, but I was too lazy and just said, maybe it won't be so bad. Yeah, right, Patrick. This is the type of stuff that really gets me mad, because I don't want to do this kind of lazy work. So we will do it right. I'll get the water sprayer later. I need to fill it up with fertilizer, and then we will carefully spray these all the time. A little bit of fertilizer, a little bit of water every day, and then they will grow. Because right now they need to be sprayed all the time, because I took them out of humidity. And yeah, and if you water these with a big water can, they will just wash away like the river. The river will take them away. Here, 3 healthy seedlings, but I need to remove the weed. Apart from that, this is already good. I will take this out of the bag and put it on the shelf. Looking okay. In here, looks beautiful. I like it. Let me go across the camera so we can talk. Well, everything watered with the hose again. A few select plants have been fertilized. But usually the ones that have not gotten fertilizer before, I'm a firm believer in giving small dosages of fertilizer, but on a regular basis, every few weeks. And it just helps to, I don't know, in addition with the excessive amount of water that we're giving them, it will be nice. They will flower, they will look great. And you can already see it. I mean, I've been walking through the greenhouse this morning, checking the active growth on the tips of the plant. Here's a flower bud already. Many flower buds have already started in the last week, just within 1 week. And now is the time when I water a lot. Right now, at least twice a week, I will do excessive watering with the water hose. Yeah, and maybe around May is when the flowers come up, end of May. Then I will also move a few plants out of the greenhouse, but only smaller stuff. The bigger stuff needs to stay in the greenhouse. I'm not moving a huge plant. I'm not doing that. If I ever get like a show, they pay me an assistant to move the heavy stuff, and I'll just stand behind it and say, move it back there, please. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's the only way I'm moving large plants again. I mean, this Validus there, I wouldn't want to move it. I remember when I removed the tip, which is back there. Let me show you how it looks like. This tip, when I removed that, I had to take it off because the plant had reached the roof. You can see it's pretty much that piece that's between the roof and the Validus now. The Validus is the plant back there, this one. And yeah, I had to remove the tip because it hit the roof. It was, and people recommended I cut holes into the greenhouse. I'm not doing that, man. That was expensive. If I cut a hole into it, the water will probably drip into the greenhouse at that point, you know, and it will be a constant insecurity. So yeah, I would have to get a bigger greenhouse, and that I will not. I mean, not much bigger, because I'm already at the point where I do not want to move a lot of large plants around. One greenhouse more just to have space to use for the seedlings and all, okay, but everything else not for me. Yeah, but that Validus is nice. It's a cool plant. I love it. And yeah, I will do my best to propagate it. I'm not sure who I will donate it to at some point, but it will happen. I will probably, I don't know, if I'm lucky, I will move to a warmer country at some point with my cactus stuff. And yeah, maybe I'll take the small tip and the large plant stays in the botanical garden or something like that. Here's sick bay. Lot of sunburn, mostly sunburn. Some in between that will probably not recover. Was I too hard on them? No, they were too weak. Here's some more, and I already watered them, already fertilized them, because I want them to recover from the sunburn problems. You can see this one here. This is pretty excessive sunburn that happened early in the season. Yeah, it happens, no? I mean, these will recover, but they need to be in the shade for at least 2 months now. Okay, I will water them here. They will get fertilizer here once a month or so, and they will do fine. And then after they have recovered, we will select the ones that I want to keep and the ones that I don't want to keep, and then we'll decide what to do. And into this greenhouse, let's just have a short look into it. Yeah. Oh, it happened again. Oh, I walked into a cactus and it went straight through my shoe. I need to buy me better shoes for the garden this year. It went right through. At least 5 or 6 different spines went straight through the shoe. Okay, I'm not being weak right now. I'm trying to get myself together. So yeah, it's kind of difficult to move. I'm trying to work with the tripod more because I like it when it's not looking like I'm having a seizure. So yeah, but it's pretty tight in here. Yeah, but everything is starting to look nice again. We have reached the point where the plants are passable again. You can show them again. I mean, I wasn't really worried because I know them and I know how winter is, and the impression that like the strong influence that it has on the appearance and all that, they look really bad in winter. But when you're filming it, then it's good when it finally all clears up and they are all looking good again, with a few exceptions here and there. But the biggest problem was the sunburn this year. So if you wanna learn from the videos that we did when we brought the plants out early, a sun cover, like a shade glass, something like that, is a good idea. I'm fighting with the tripod. I don't know. There's so many levers on this thing. But it will work. So yeah, just wanted to do my outro and say thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Lots of work. I hope we will get the first flowers soon, because it's time. I want to finally have something in my hand, because this is a lot of work, especially for me in my roughed up condition a little bit. So so it is time that it finally starts paying off. You always have so much preparation that goes into a cactus season in the way we will do it. This is a very competitive way to film, to breed, and I'm trying to capture it. I'm trying to film it in the way that could be replicated, but there are risks. When you use a lot of water, of course, some of them might not take it well. Early in the season, a lot of water. I believe that a lot of water is essential. Water is life. Water is everywhere. We are water to a large part, and flowering takes a lot of water, believe me. And that's what we're doing. We are making sure that the plants have so much water that they just can expand to flower. They have enough nutrients. They are so well hydrated that they think, you know what? Why not? Why shouldn't we flower now? Despite that we should actually be flowering maybe next year or the year after. So that is what we're doing here. A lot of water, fertilizer too, but not high in nitrogen. P and K, very important. So that is what I would prefer to get more flowers, and a lot of water. I'm not filming it all the time, so it's just I also need help, and I don't want to film like when, you know, I don't want to make other people public on the channel if they do not want to. So yeah. Yeah, it's starting to look good again. I'm telling you. We will film a beautiful, beautiful season. Lots of cool stuff. When I'm doing my videos, I mostly want to have fun. But with the way things are going, I feel like we have a really, really good chance to take this channel and build something with it, like something that will last. I'm not sure how many seasons I will film or how many I will be willing to do, but this will last. What I'm doing here, I know it will, because I've already been documenting so much of my life in the last, since 2018 maybe. So I've been doing this a while, and I've already built such a huge library of videos of what I did and what I do. So I think it's just a question of time that this thing will eventually finally get the attention it should get. Like when you're on Facebook, for example, or Instagram, it is not easy to reach your subscribers anymore. These days people have the timeline and they see all that AI garbage and all that stuff that is low quality, and then you have these actual artists, and I would put a lot of people way, way, way above what I do. Like I admire painting, for example. I would love to do it. Maybe I will learn it one day. So I admire that, and I mean actual artists like that. But what I do is an art too, in a way. I mean, it isn't easy, and the way I do it is very interesting, and I don't know. I can definitely say it's an art form. And this year, I want to take my art form that I've used, that I filled out in the past. I want to take it a little bit higher. I don't know what that means. I just want to do it better, work on myself to be better, and have better plants in the background. Everything nice, beautiful, flowers and all. This year, I'm really, really trying. That's what I'm trying to say. So far, it was all just, I don't know. I did my job. It was my job. But now I'm burning for it a little bit. Now I have I suddenly got vision, long-term vision, where I feel like this could become something nice. I don't know. Maybe one day we will be able to film here a little bit more professionally. Like I'm filming this with my smartphone, and I have another camera inside. So a real one that we will be using as soon as it flowers. But yeah, maybe we will get a better camera one day. Stuff like that, you know? That would be great. All right. Thank you guys. Bye. So it's finally end of the day, end of the work day. Sitting here with Mika. Kami's eating. And I'm missing Snoopy today. I went with Kami. We took a walk and went to Snoopy's grave, and it made me really sad. I stood there and stared into the, I don't know. I had 1,000 yards there. Again, I get it sometimes, and it just happens sometimes, and yeah. But I'm glad that Mika's here, and she's. I just wish. I don't know. We're having a lot of fun in the sun. I make sure that Mika and Kami have a nice, beautiful life, and I wish I could do the same for Snoopy, but he's no longer there. And on most days, it's not a problem, but today it is a little bit. But it's okay. I mean, he had a long and happy life, but I wasn't at the time. When you look back, you always find stuff that you would want to do differently. And with Snoopy, I have so many things that I would want to do differently. Yeah. Okay, so we're taking off for the rest of the day. I don't even know if I post this. Probably not. But if I do, it's a little piece of personal stuff that I put into. I don't know, so you understand where I'm coming from when I do stuff, or I don't know. It's all hard work for me. Okay, good night.